The man quickly took off his pants, pulled out his belt, and looped it into a circle. He then used the belt to tie his ankles together and climbed up the tall coconut tree to make a phone call. At that moment, he was spotted by his wife, who had just returned to shore. Lisa, both worried and curious, immediately went to look for him. She shouted his name loudly, startling Jack into panic as he hurriedly explained that he was climbing the tree to pick coconuts. Lisa turned her head and looked at the coconuts scattered all over the ground. She did not expose his leg, as if she already had a plan of her own. Lisa waited until her husband fell asleep that night, quietly picked up his phone to check it. She then silently gazed at the speedboat they had a ride on and made a bold decision. Early the next morning, while Lisa was still fast asleep, Jack quietly sat her up, intending to end the trip. Unexpectedly, his careful movement still woke his wife. Seeing her husband leaving in a hurry, she immediately got up and chased after him. But the result was, taking advantage of his wife's moment of distraction, Jack boarded the speedboat alone. Strangely enough, although Lisa had already untied the ropes and regained her freedom, she showed no intention of chasing after him. Jack felt puzzled, but didn't think too much about it. With a smug smile, he waved at his wife and slammed the throttle, speeding away. What he didn't know was that beneath the fast-moving boat, a long rope was firmly tied to a coral reef on the seabed. As the speedboat went farther and farther away, the rope was quickly pulled straight and taut. The next second, this was only the beginning of the plan. After Lisa entered the jungle, she used branches and vines to make a bow and arrows. When Jack returned to the island and was about to confess his mistake, Lisa suddenly raised her hand and released an arrow. The sharp arrow had grazed past his face. Jack stared at the arrow shaft in terror. Before he could react, Lisa drew the bow again. Seeing this, Jack immediately turned and ran. Lisa leapt high into the air and fired another arrow with all her strength, aiming straight at Jack's back. At the critical moment, Jack accidentally slipped and fell down the slope. He quickly grabbed a wooden stick beside him and narrowly escaped death. At this time, Lisa did not chase after him. Instead, she returned deep into the jungle to search for food. What she didn't realize was that this moment of mercy would give her husband a chance for revenge.